program, a personal friend, whether she likes it or not, Ms. Medicare herself. I'm tuning in from Florida. Is that correct?
I am an agency block builder. Yeah.
Ms. Medicare herself has arrived with a little bit of a special announcement. Now I'm going to see if I can promote you to host so you can share your screen if I can. Okay, here we go. Amanda, I'm going to make you host, but when you stop being host, let me know because you may have to make me host.
I was going to say I'm okay just as you have it where it is. I can
Okay,
throw
let's keep it there
links
then.
into I can throw links into the chat as we're talking. I believe I have that capability to go ahead and I do not.
Yes,
Okay.
and before you get started,
Yeah.
there are special people, and there are extra special people. Amanda Brewton is extra special. It has been a common theme amongst Flow Day that we care about agents. Okay,
Mhm.
my dad cares about agents. So does my brother. So does Davis. So does our entire team. The person that I believe that genuinely cares the most about agents is Amanda Brewton, and specifically Medicare and ACA agents. She's immensely involved in advocating on our behalf. You know, I talked earlier about while we've got businesses to run, we should be sticking up for ourselves. Amanda is doing that on a day-to-day basis, relentlessly, in a way that is awe-inspiring. I've been to the Ms. Med. I've gone to Medicare and Margaritas. I'm going to Medicarians because I go where Amanda goes. And
Love it.
so we wanted to lend her our platform and our audience to the 1,200 people who are on this call right now. You've got a special announcement, and the floor is yours.
Thank you. So first off, happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
You have some housewarming and some birthday gifts coming your way. So
Oh shit.
I did, and it is safe, so you will be all right to open it. And it will not harm you. I'll put that on there
It's
as
not a
well. So
bomb.
there's nothing bad in the mail. But I do have to say thank you so much for giving me the platform, for the support from you, your God. I've known your dad for a bajillion years, because back in the day, I used to be the anthem rep. Um, but it has been a pleasure to watch you evolve, especially with RetireFlo over the last several years. And I can't have a bigger, better supporter than you. To all of the people that are sounding off in the chat, I've got some super big news today, and I'm super, super excited. This has been in the works for 2 years. So yes, 2 years, and I'm scared as hell. I will tell you that, because oh God, talk about a big step into what's going on, right? Um, for those of you who don't know me, just to formally introduce myself, hi, my name's Amanda Brewton. I'm the owner of Medicare Answers Now, which is an FMO in Cleveland. I have been in the industry for 20 some odd years and absolutely love working with agents and what we do and all the things. So I'm known for the education, the teaching that I do. I am the creative director of Medicarians Agent Symposium. If you have not been to that, that is the industry's largest trade show. The announcement just went out about an hour ago that CMS's very own John Brooks is going to be taking the stage on Tuesday of Medicarians. So I'm super excited to hear that because CMS will actually be there. He has not been on any major stage in this caliber. There will be almost 6,000 people at this event. And you can still get a hosted ticket if you are looking for one, except good luck getting a hotel room. You will not find one on site, so you will have to travel to the location every morning. But CMS will actually be on the stage for Medicarians. Several CEOs will be on the stage. of the major carriers, industry leaders from all aspects are coming as well. It is the movers and the shakers. If you want to know about what's going on in the industry, that's where you need to be. It is absolutely overwhelming and amazing at the same time. Um, so many of you know that I have not only worked with Ms. Medicare and um, providing a place for women to learn about how to be better managing their businesses and their households and their lives. And that has been going on for about 6 years. I do have a Facebook group that is Ms. Medicare as well. Then the boys got mad that the girls had a conference and tools available to them, and the boys didn't. So that's how Medicare Margaritas got created. This year, I did turn 50 last Friday. So I took the year off and killed both of my conferences this year so that Mama got a rest because I am dead ass tired. Do you see these raccoons? So ended up going ahead and we spent it with family at the beach, and I got to swim every day and not talk about work and look at my phone, which I needed the break, and it was a beautiful time. I'm actually formally going to Europe next month to celebrate my birthday. But CMS dropped the final rule the day before my birthday, and the first panel at Medicarians at the Agent Symposium starts at noon, and I will be facilitating that, talking about the 2027 final rule, along with Jean Lynch, Dwayne McFerrin, and Jameson Keller. There's also another panel that I am moderating, which is discussing non-commissionable plans, which I know a lot of you are definitely concerned about that. That is going to be immediately following, and that will be with Michael Blay of SCAN, Michael Cho, Jared Strock, and myself. So we definitely have some massively important panels that are going to be out there at Medicarians. The John Brooks is not on the agenda yet. Jackie, give it a minute, but it was just emailed because I saw that fly through my emails about an hour ago, not even. So stay tuned. So, what the hell am I doing? First and foremost, if you are not a part of any of the professional organizations, I highly recommend that you get involved with them because you want to take yourself seriously. If you want others to take yourself seriously and you want your clients to go ahead and recognize who you are and what you do and that you are a professional, you need to be involved with at least one of the professional organizations. I don't care which one it is, but it would be awesome if you were a part of mine. So that is my announcement. I am creating and have created a new professional organization that will be advocating on behalf of the entire ecosystem and US healthcare space. What makes me qualified for that is, a lot of different things. From me being involved with NABIT for 20 years, currently running for the NABIT president-elect position, also being on the Medicare advisory group and having spent years working directly with CMS affecting regulation. I have taught literally thousands of classes to all of you within the industry. And in order to, I'm going to cry, in order to go ahead and speak on behalf of you and fully have a dedicated Medicare voice for the industry, I have tapped several key leaders in the industry and said, what do you think if we did this? What do you think if I shared this? And they all said, game on, how can I support you? Not you're crazy, not you can't do it, but how can I support you? And for every single one of them, I say thank you. The goal of this is that I want everybody to have a seat at the table. I want everybody to be able to hear, or I want to be able to hear you. And I want to be that voice that is going offensively meaning that we have a seat at the table before any regulation is being discussed, any new things that are being brought into our industry. We actually have a conversation. So a lot of you, and I am definitely sidestepping some of your questions. So the name of my organization is Trusted Healthcare Alliance. Trusted Healthcare Alliance. The website is that trustedhealthcarealliance.org. You will see a button that will go ahead and allow you to register for when we get ready to get the membership levels up. It is very, very affordable. I am not going to nickel and dime you. You guys all know how I am about that. We wanted to make sure that it is affordable. It will be a volunteer nonprofit organization. There will be a board, a national board that will be between 5 to 9 people. We are going to focus on and have 2 levels, national and state. We are going to focus on Medicare first, then we will go to ACA, and then eventually we will go into group. This is not to compete with the other organizations. Let me make that perfectly clear. This is an in addition to voice where we are significantly underrepresented. And in order to go ahead and bring representation to our industry, I have a big mouth. We all know this, and I'm not afraid to do the hard fight when it comes to this and leverage your voices and to empower you on how to leverage this. So Kate, to answer your question, you have NABIP and you have HAFA, where there are over 120,000 agents that sold Medicare last year. There are less than 6,000 agents that actually are members of a professional organization that speak on Medicare activity. There are only 3 professional organizations, NABIP, NAFA, and HAFA, that are working on it, and none of them do it as their sole focus. They do it as an in addition to. They have different committees that drive those. This organization, we are going to start front and center with Medicare and run like to the cows come home. So I hope that helps.
Amanda, I'm going to interrupt you here, and
Yeah.
first of all, congratulations. This is an exciting thing. When I hear this, when I hear about the Trusted Healthcare Alliance, I think to myself, what is this comprised of? Okay, well, we've got Amanda Brewton, the loudest and fiercest voice for Medicare agents in the industry, and we now have an advocacy organization that is for us. And you know what? It's fine to be a part of shared organizations. That's great. In fact, we should. But we have to have something for us. And the fact that you're going to lead it is absolutely fantastic news. And I put the link in the chat so everybody can take a look at it, and I'll do it again.
Thank you. This is one where, and I want to say it again. We need multiple voices to be able to fight this fight, guys. It isn't working with the 3 entities that we have. It is not enough for us to be able to go ahead and get the traction that we need and the visibility that we need. So someone had to step to the plate to be able to say, I need help with this. I am building a Facebook group for Trusted Healthcare Alliance. You will see it out there. I just built it a couple of weeks ago. I will take all the help that I can get when it comes to the volunteering stuff and the ideas. I am so excited to see everybody saying, hey, we're joining and we want in. Oh my God, that is awesome. Just to let you know, I am keeping Ms. Medicare. I'm keeping Ms. Med. I'm keeping everything else that I'm doing is staying the same. This is just one of these things where it's in addition to be able to go ahead and give us another louder voice that runs faster to be able to go ahead and speak to the issues that you guys have. Now, will it be, now, am I calling myself a savior? Hell no. But it's another voice and another avenue. And I have spent 3 years to being able to meet the right contacts to have a seat at the table with all of that. Valid question. What happens if I'm elected president-elect? Game on. Because now we actually have somebody on the board at NABIP that will publicly speak about Medicare issues, when right now no one on the board regularly speaks about Medicare issues because they're group focused. They don't focus on Medicare. So now,
and by the way,
if
it's
I'm
not,
elected,
not
then
to
that
interrupt.
happens.
It's not their
What?
fault. Everybody's got to stick up for the things that are important to them. And
Right.
when I'm looking at Medicare agents, I want somebody who's going to stick up for what's important to us. So
Yes.
the RetireFlo team is here to help you. We're going to be talking about this to our audiences, and this is just.
Well, I'm not
so
going to
exciting.
sell you short, because I am going to tell everybody that Dalton is part of the founding board. So he is on the board. He is, and I am so excited to work with him, because for those of you that do not know, he does have some political background. So he is the right person to have on the founding board to help us kick this off. With NABIP and how NABIP's elections work is that only the state delegates that go to their annual conference in Atlantic City have the power to vote. So you have to talk to your state chapters, ask who is going to be a delegate, or if you can be a delegate, and then that you are the only people that can vote. I wish it was a popular vote. It's not. So that is where we need to go. Now, with the founding membership of Trusted Healthcare Alliance, what is going to happen is that once I get the systems built, which I'm hoping to have up and running, you'll get more information at the booth that we will have, or the table that we will have on Monday of the Medicarians event. Swing by. I will be there answering some questions. I'm also working on a white paper so that you can understand what we're looking at doing and where we're looking at going. And then you'll be able to look at what the membership is, what's involved in that, and look at possibly getting more involved. So stay tuned for your emails with everybody that just went ahead and signed up. Thank you so much for all of that. Dalton, we went over time, and I'm sorry, but feel free and if you guys have questions, feel free to reach out. You know how to find me. Follow me on social media, DM me, smoke signal, email. Y'all know how to get it. So Dalton, the floor is all yours, but thank you so much for letting me have the floor.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm excited to see what the Trusted Healthcare Alliance looks like in 5 years. And we'll look back on April 9th and be proud of what you did here today. So congrats, and we look forward to hanging with you this year. It's going to be exciting. So congrats again.